In the middle of the first date follow-up, and if you're just joining us, Ryan is on the phone. He's getting ghosted by Lana, and in a minute we're going to call her, see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him, and maybe get him another date. But first, Ryan, why don't you recap to everybody your situation?
So I met Lana on Hinge. We connected really quickly. I felt like a good connection with her, lots of similar interests. We went to a burger spot on the water, had a bunch of cocktails, and had a lot of fun. And we went for a walk, we kissed, everything seemed perfect. But I feel like maybe because I want to abstain from sex until marriage because of my past, that she might be ghosting me.
Okay. Are you ready for us to call her?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Lana, please?
This is Lana.
Hi, Lana, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Lana. The whole show's here. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
How are you?
Hi.
What's up,
I'm
girl?
good, thank you.
Have you ever heard the show before?
I have not.
Okay. I'll let you know something. We do a segment on our show. It's called the first date follow-up. What that is if you go out on a date with somebody and then you ghost them, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them. So we got an email about you.
Oh, and this is from Ryan.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
wow.
She knew right away.
Yeah, sometimes people say another name, so we know they're ghosting multiple people, but you're obviously just ghosting Ryan right now.
I would say that I have not exactly been ghosting Ryan. That wasn't my intention. I was taking time to process what he told me at the end of our date. Ryan said that he is waiting until marriage, and that is not something that I've ever done in a relationship. I have always had intimacy with all of my partners, and it's a really big part of a relationship for me. So it was not my intention to completely ghost Ryan. I really was trying to take time to think about if this could be something that would work for me. I had such a good time.
So you liked him?
Yes. It was so magical, and he's such a spiritual guy, and we really connected. I felt like he was really seeing me, but I'm afraid that if we get into this relationship without, the intimacy that I'm usual, well, one, this sounds bad, but what if we're not good together physically and we find out too late?
That's fair.
Yeah.
And another thing that I have been thinking about is what if it becomes something that gives me, reason to stray or thoughts to stray because I am a sexual person.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
So you're processing a lot of different things.
yes, absolutely.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not something that you hear all the time, and especially if that's a way that you connect and
Yeah.
share yourself with another person. And then that's a lot of pressure too, right? Because you're like, wait a second. So we're doing this. I'm going to get excited and want to unwrap the present, but I can't unless I
Whoa.
marry
Right.
you. So,
What if we could convince Ryan to sleep with you before you're married? Would you go out with him again?
Jubal, no, this is his commitment. But would you?
I would love to sleep with Ryan, but if this is a boundary that he is setting, I were to get into a relationship with him, I would want to respect that. I would not.
Yeah.
If once I am in the relationship, I would have given up any plans to sleep with Ryan.
What if we could convince him to go back on his morals, though?
Jubal, she is respecting his boundaries. Maybe you should respect his boundaries
Okay,
too.
I'll respect his boundaries for now. Lana, Ryan is actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, hi, Ryan.
Yeah, I know it's probably like the most awkward way we could meet again, but I want to say, first of all, I respect that, like, you respect my boundaries. It was nice to hear that without you knowing I was there, because like that proves to me that if we can make it work, that this could work. But I just want to say, like, for me, I don't see intimacy as just, there's physical, emotional, mental intimacy that can be built. Like, we can have days where we just cuddle, kiss, caress, like all that's on the table still. I'm just not trying to take it all the way.
So, like, where do you draw the line?
Well, I think that's something that we have to discuss, right?
And does
So
it?
mind your business, girl. Got it.
I respect that, and that does make me excited to hear that you have interest in being intimate with me. My biggest concern is still, I just am really concerned of straying. And that's not your fault at all. That's something that I need to decide and, make a plan with my morals, that I will not, if we were to be in a relationship together, that I will not feel that I'm not getting what I need and then look for what I need elsewhere.
I think I can find ways to take care of what you need, at least in the short term.
Ryan, not that I'm trying to get you to rethink the promise that you made to yourself, but I'm trying to get you to rethink it. When I decided to do the similar thing, I didn't make it about marriage because, you should really get to know somebody and it can be a long time before marriage. So that's a long time not doing it. But me and my therapist came up with, I will not give myself to anybody until I know I have a secure connection with them.
Well, I think that's fair. I think that's a healthy way of thinking of it too.
So, does it have to be like a ring and a ceremony and all that for Ryan to get it on?
Okay.
I don't think it has to, but there definitely has to be that line where it's like, I know I'm building a future with you, at the very least.
I think there's a lot of talk that we're getting ahead of ourselves here a little bit. You guys like each other, and I think there's definitely stuff that you guys can explore to even see if you're going to make it all that way. People just tell me not to get ahead of myself, and I feel like we're getting ahead of ourselves here too. So I don't know if there's a possibility of you getting your needs met in a certain way, Lana and Ryan, you're open to exploring that stuff too. I don't see any problems.
Yeah, I think that would work.
I do think that it may be cheesy, but I think that it is very sweet that you brought me on the radio to call me for a second date. I think that is very romantic, and I'm willing to try it. I think that we have such a good connection.
So, Lana, you'll go out with Ryan again? We'll pay for it.
I will. I would love to see you again, Ryan.
Oh,
Oh, awesome. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. I'm so excited,
yeah, you guys are cute.
I'm so excited too.
Me too.
Of course.
Yeah.
Jubal.
Congratulations. Ryan, you did it. You got another date.
Jubal's first date follow-up.